Joining us now is Melba Wilson, restaurant owner of Melba's in Harlem, president of the New York City Hospitality Alliance. Melba, what a difference a year makes, right?
Wow, who would have thought that 15 months later, this is where we would be? This has been some of the most grueling times in our industry and definitely in our country. However, New York City has just launched an amazing Shop Your City campaign, and we are on our way back.
Let's talk about what you're seeing at Melba's restaurant. Compare last night's crowd to 1 year ago and to 2 years ago.
Well, let's start with 2 years ago. 2 years ago, business was booming. It's the holiday time. Tourists are coming in by the millions into our city, and the dollars are circulating within our communities. New York City was booming. New York City was hot. Last year, this time, we're looking at 2 months after the city closed. We were only doing takeouts. We went from Melba's at having 39 full-time employees to only having between 9 and 11 employees. Business was hurting. We did not know if we would make it through the pandemic. However, now, knowing that New York City is about to be open all the way, and again, as I said, we have this huge campaign going out about shopping your city, I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. However, I'm having a very difficult time, as is every other business owner in the city, getting a hold of employees.
Let's talk about why you think that is.
Well, when you look at a city like New York, I think there are a couple of reasons. A couple of reasons are because unemployment benefits. A lot of people are waiting until the unemployment benefits run out before they come back. So business owners like myself, we're really, really having a hard time employing people. Look, I had a restaurant that was slated to open March 2020. It has not been able to open, and it hasn't been able to open because we simply cannot find the staff. So we need an influx of people to come back into the city so that we can really circulate and revitalize our economic development.
Interesting. Tourists are back, workers are not. Let's talk a little bit about suppliers and rising costs, and how and whether suppliers, vendors to you are working with you to try and mitigate price increases. Talk to me a little bit about how you're seeing sort of the transportation costs, supply chain costs go up, and whether you're passing that on in higher menu prices.
Well, having been in business now for almost 18 years, I've never seen anything like this before. A lot of my vendors, they're also my friends. So we talk on an ongoing basis. Not only are my businesses suffering, however, my vendors are also suffering. They are having a very difficult time getting goods into the country. Oil is up, transportation is up, and they're definitely passing those costs on to us. We at Melba's, however, have decided that our guests have had a very, very rough year. And it's important for us, even though the margins in the restaurant industry are slim to none, they're anywhere between 4 and 14% if you're lucky. We've decided at this point in time not to pass that on to our guests. We feel that people are waiting for an opportunity to come back up. They're hungry to get back out into the community, to support small businesses, and we want to make it as comfortable as we can at this time. However, I don't know that if sometime in the near future, if we're going to have to change that outlook.
Yeah, Melba, it's Kelly here, especially if your profit margins, as we know in the restaurant business, are that slim. It's hard to eat those costs forever. Could you just talk big picture about if you have any lingering concerns for New York City? I just saw a fascinating story about how the average age, I think, of people renting has come way down because a lot of the millennials maybe have left. A lot of Gen Z is coming into the city, but there's concerns about crime and other things. So what would you say you foresee for Harlem, for Manhattan in the next kind of 3 to 5 years?
Well, you know, New York City is the hospitality capital of the world. So nice, they had to name it twice. New Yorkers are resilient. We're not going to give up on our city. You're right, Kelly. There's been a lot of people that have left, but there are people that have always wanted to move into New York City, and this is their opportunity. Right now, real estate, in order to rent, the renter's price, it is a renter's market. If you want to come in, this is the time to get there. The theater's about to open up, and so many people are vaccinated. Oh my God, it's so safe, and I'm so happy right now. I definitely see a light at the end of the tunnel. I love New York, and I'm not going anywhere.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.